Hi, everybody. It's American Hockey League action in store on this clean sheet of ice this evening. What a great night for hockey. I can't wait. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Phantoms will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come up along the wing. Ewan swings it behind the net. And he's got the answer for that one.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off. Martin's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the stick tight.
Pushes it across to Maggio. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. The Phantoms are across the line and into the offensive end. The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Taken along the wall by George. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
It takes a while to get comfortable when you're playing with a new team, and he's in his first game, and I think just keeping it simple, trying to get good reads off of his line mates, it takes time to build chemistry. It'll come.
Takes that pass back to the point. The Islanders go to work on offense. Stopped by the goaltender. Handles the pass from his goalie. Gets it over to Cruikshank. Here's a chance. Stones him in front.
Whether you're a player or a goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it is coming handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Lucas takes the puck. Handles the pass. Goes right to the crease. Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Vladar. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one. Wait a second, James. I believe there's going to be a call right there. An infraction happens.
They got a chance to make something happen here on the delayed penalty. Extra attackers out. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. McDonald's going to serve a pair for interference.
Well, sometimes you're just trying to buy some time for your teammate to come in and grab the puck, and when you interfere too long, you hold that space, you're going to get the call.
And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Wicked stop by the goalie who got his glove out to knock it away.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Angles it over to Beauvoir. Quick shot, and he makes the save. And he takes the pass. McLean's got it in the offensive zone. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck undermanned. The Islanders have it behind the cage. Looking to break out here on the power play. The Phantoms have it now. Bodie is lugging the puck. Quick feed to Maggio. Moves the puck across to Berkey. Comes into the paint. Bridgeport's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Vladar. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Good job handling up his opponent here. Grabbed along the boards by Lucas. Rips it, and he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. There's whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained ozone pressure by the opponent.
Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. Bridgeport's got the puck along the boards. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Moves it to Bonk. Lehigh Valley's looking to break out.
McDonald's almost ready to get back on the ice.
The Islanders come up empty-handed on the power play. We're back to even strength here. Turns them away.
Well, that's a great power play, James. It's all about puck possession and retrieval. They did all of that and found their way to shots on net and good opportunities. Just didn't convert.
Along the half wall with the puck. Bridgeport's playing it through the neutral zone. Fires it, and he's got that one.
Hildeby's come into this game cold in relief of the starter, but he's had to be sharp early, and that's got to give him some confidence as well as his teammates in front of him.
Good check, frees the puck up. Takes a hit on the play. The Phantoms will play the puck from behind the net. And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
More than half the period has expired. We're still scoreless. The Phantoms win the defensive zone faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Berkey. Lehigh Valley's got the puck along the wall. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
I thought that he should have this puck here, James. I think he does as well. There's one player net front, and yeah, creating a screen, but he's got to out-battle that player one-on-one, find a way to track that puck.
No easy feat trying to take over midway through the season here, Cheryl, but they got their first goal with the new head coach.
Well, anytime you come in mid-season, it's a difficult spot to be in, no question about it, James. You didn't have an off-season, and really it's about some patchwork here because there's a lot of problems, a lot of issues with this group that need to be fixed. So he's really just hoping that he can reset the temperature, they buy into his strategies, and they can get their foot in the right direction.
Grabs it in his own end. Poked away by Vero. He grabs the puck here at the point. Big hit along the board.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then shoulder on shoulder. This is a clean hit and disrupts the player from the puck. That's a beauty.
Moves it quickly over to Nylander. Takes the pass. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Here in the late going of the frame, the Phantoms have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Lehigh Valley's won the draw. They take possession here in the open ice. Quick pass to McDonald. Lehigh Valley's got it in their own zone. McDonald's going to play it against the half wall. The Phantoms gain control of the puck. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Hoger.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, they'll want to continue with the sustained pressure because the goaltender, he is fatigued.
Off the glove. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net.
You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Islanders win the draw. Shot time ticking away, and he comes up big. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more, as this is going to be a fun one tonight. Well, hopefully everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway, where it is too much to not enough here. Great heads-up play with the scores! The captain delivers! The Islanders desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
From center, they get into the attacking area. And that pass attempt is deflected. Booties into the offensive zone now on the attack. Pass out front! Oh, he comes up with a stop. They score! And it's back-to-back.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum.
Booties, quick stick, lands from the puck here at center. Lehigh Valley's gained possession along the boards. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Shot! And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Great read by the goalie as he pokes it away with a stick. Shuts him down.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Sends it quickly to Beaudoin. Makes his presence known on the ice. Picked up along the boards by Liukas. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. The Phantoms carried along the wall. And that's off a stick. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Scooped up along the wall by Gould. Takes the feed at the back end. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. The Phantoms played along the wing. Passes out front. And that goes off a stick. Here we go, one-man rush. Comes up with the stop.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. The shot is hauled down. Penalty on the way. Here comes the sentence. The Phantoms will lose a man, tripping the call.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's shorthanded, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Shot! The Islanders look to start the transition game. Puck sent over to Foudy. Here's a short pass to Vero. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. Quick feed to Abels. Passes the puck over to Cruikshank. And that's stopped by Hoger. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
Well, there'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some primetime real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. But man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
And the attendee's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Into the corner of the attacking area. Picked off by Gould. Bridgeport's ready to go on the attack. Short-handle shot. Quick pass across to Berkey. Short-handed breakaway. Scores! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender. Well, he's showing a lot of patience on this breakaway. He knows where everyone is and the pressure that's coming in behind. Knowing the correct amount of time, not panicking, and letting his instincts do the work.
The Phantoms have added to their lead, and they're now up by 2, Cheryl.
They've had a fantastic game so far, James, and you want to be consistent. You want to find a way to close it out. The only way you do that is continue. Don't change the mindset. Continue to press, and don't get complacent.
Here's a chance! Tremendous save! What an incredible chance there!
Oh, he can't believe he's been denied, James. He's typically so good in this one-on-one situation.
Puck scooped up by Liukas. Bridgeport's on the attack. The Phantoms will kill off a few extra seconds now. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, he'll feel that one. Good fight for the puck along the boards. And he takes the dish.
Attard's up and ready to get back on the ice.
And sends it just out of reach. Picked up along the wall by Ewens. The Islanders' man advantage comes to an end, and not the result they were looking for, giving up a shorty.
Well, after you give up a shorty on a power play, the next shift is critically important. Finding a way to get back and dictate pace. Coaching staff knows that they need some energy. This next shift is critical.
And smacks the puck out of midair. And now he tries to get it across to Foudy. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Tries to feed it over to Abels. Denies him in close.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Here in the back half of this period, Lehigh Valley's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. The Phantoms win the draw. Oh, and that's just on the side of the net.
Well, this is a product of the game being so fast. James just wants to get rid of it and fires it wide.
Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the half wall. And it's kicked away. Taken along the wall by Vero. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. And that goes off a player. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Takes it to the front. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Bridgeport's got the puck in the defensive end. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Big hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Sends one up to Nylander. On the attack along the boards. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner.
Just a friendly reminder about tonight's silent auction. All items can be viewed and bid upon at the display near the guest services counter.
Both teams seem fresh after that second intermission. We're ready to drop the puck on period number 3. And the puck is dropped, and we are underway here in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Phantoms are ahead in this game with
Scores! And they close the gap significantly with that strike.
oh, you can feel it, can't you, James? You can feel the energy shifting and changing in this game. Now they're within striking distance. This next shift, it's huge.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. The Islanders have it behind the net. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Ref's arms. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in.
Bridgeport's won the draw in the neutral zone. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James just lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
There he is from the slot. Again, the denial by the goaltender. Bridgeport's got a hold of the puck. Moves it to Desjardins. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. McDonald's got it in the defensive end. Nice zone entry on the left side. Sends the pass in front, and that's off target. Great read in the offensive zone by Obels. Takes the feed. Puts it on net. Oh, the goalie catches a break there. Now he slides it up to Desjardins. The Phantoms get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Oh, huge hit! Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. That goal just lit a fire under the bench, James. Anytime you play with energy, it can be contagious, and it's shift by shift that you can drive your teammates forward. He's a leader, and he found a way to get his team on board.
The Phantoms kick off this third period in style, jumping out in front by 1.
Let's face it, they've been in full control of the game. Just look at the time of possession, James. It's been on their stick. So if they can hold the puck, be in the offensive zone, guess what? It's not in theirs.
Chance gains the line and into the offensive zone. Picks up the puck. Trying to get back on the attack now.
As a defender, you have to be aware of your opponent and the leverage of your stick, and he activates it perfectly to be able to stop this high-danger chance.
Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Scoops up the puck here. That's moved up ahead. The Islanders played along the boards. Lehigh Valley's got the puck. Great feed from the left side. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Martin. They've got numbers here. Shot! And he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Lehigh Valley's got it along the wall. Bridgeport's got a hold of the puck. He's got a little jump. All alone. And he's peeling off to regroup. Lehigh Valley's got the puck in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, and he misfires on that. The Phantoms have it against the wall. And not much on that one. Day's got the puck in his own zone. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, what a save in front.
Vladar is in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
They've got some momentum here. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Liukas looks around. And he loses control here.
Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just kill some valuable time.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Puts him right into the wall.
Wow, this is great. He closes quickly, and you can hear the boards reverberate, James. This was a huge hit.
Big time stop there. McDonald's moving the puck through his own zone. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Skates to the crease. Oh, the pipe.
The Phantoms get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
Scoops up the puck now. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Ewens. Lehigh Valley's got the puck against the boards. Bridgeport's got possession of the puck. Backhander in front. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Chance plays the puck. Fires it on net. Glove save.
Has been dominant in the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
A critical face-off looms here.
And the extra attacker is on the ice, James. So much pressure on the center to win this draw.
Boardwise won the face-off. Bridgeport's got a hold of it along the wall. What a stop!
Vladar is having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Bridgeport's got to start to recognize a sense of urgency here. They continue to trail late in the third and have had plenty of chances, but can't finish. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. Lehigh Valley's got the victory tonight, but this was one of those games that looked like it was going to go the other way.
Well, it certainly did. I mean, the bulk of the game was in their opponent's hands, but they found a way with the limited shots they did get to really have a high shooting percentage when they buried it, and that's what matters at the end of the day.
Great night of action on the ice, and I can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either, so we'll see you next time, and real soon at that.